All right.
Hello and welcome to the inaugural awards show here for the Sunday Race League. I'm proud to be here presenting it from my wonderful sunny home here in Bedford. What a lovely afternoon we've had. Not that I've really seen any of it, been inside cutting together little videos, playing some F1 because that's what we do on a Sunday, right? I'm happy to be joined here this week by for our first ever show, founder of the Sunday Race League, the wonderful Max. Max, how's it going, dude?
Hi, man. I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you for hosting this.
Not a problem. And I would like to start off by saying a massive, massive thank you on behalf of everyone who's been enjoying us and enjoying the show and getting involved. Please leave your comments in tribute to what a brilliant job Max has done. But Max, I just want to ask you, like, how did this thing get started? Like, you know, it's such a huge undertaking. It seems like such a huge undertaking to get 4 leagues of racing going on, and people agreeing with us already. We got Bob saying
Yo, Bob.
Yeah, absolutely. So how did you guys how did you get involved with starting up a race league, Max?
Well, the thing is, I used to play F1 a lot, every F1 game, and then all of a sudden, yeah, it didn't interest me as much anymore. I became a bit too quick for the ranked games and stuff. So I wanted to find a league, but it never suited my time. I had a very specific time I wanted to race, Sunday night at 8 p.m. my time, so 6 p.m. GMT. And that's when I just decided, well, why not just start up my own? I can decide when I want to race and see how it goes. And then I first started with a friend who was not really that interested, and then Yari joined, and it took off from there. It took quite some time, but I think we did quite well. And I think we have a great bunch of guys who's racing in our league. And I look forward to next season already.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. And one of the things I think about this league is that the racing has been really, really fair, and you've managed to instigate a real sort of camaraderie amongst everyone in the race league. Like, tell us a little bit about how you've gone about. Have you managed to have you hit upon the golden ticket of getting fair, good, clean drivers into the race league?
Well, the thing is, yeah, we wanted to keep it really personal. So just we want to be able to be talking to. So if someone has a problem, they can always come to me or Yari or whatever. And if people have suggestions for different settings or whatever they want, they can always suggest it. It's an open league; it's for everyone, and that's, I think, the formula that we really wanted to do, and what made us a success. And I think to keep it clean, we've had some issues, of course, like every league in the past, but we try to keep it even cleaner by having those practice races and whatever. And it really gets to be a community and more than only a racing league. So that's what our goal is, and I think that's has been working out quite well for now.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I think it's been absolutely working out, and you're getting yourself some fires out there, Bob. Really appreciating
Thanks, Bob.
the work that you're getting up to. A big hello to Witcher as well. So as we said, this is our first ever award show. We wanted to recognise some of the great work that people have been putting into all of the effort that goes into actually racing every Sunday. I know that. When I joined the race league, we were in lockdown in the UK, right? And so I could practice. I could practice like every day in preparation for it. Whereas now we're I'm back in the classroom, back teaching, and back educating kids. So I don't have the time to be getting on the old F1 every day. And my race my season went downhill. My season went downhill. Uh, um, so we thought we'd have a chance to reward those people who put in the effort and really try to make the league work. So we're going to start off by congratulating the drivers in our GP2 standings. And so, as we can see here, here are our GP2 standings.
Yeah. So as you can see, guys, drivers champion Yari. So not a surprise there. He won quite some races. And the constructors champion Carly with the great drivers Bob and Scotty. So congratulations to you guys. And maybe you can pull up the picture that we have a surprise for all drivers championships. So the drivers champions. So for every tier, so GP2 included, only no assist tier, they will get sent a T-shirt from SRL. So this is the one Yari already has because that was a test shirt, but it will also be the one the other tier drivers champions will receive. So I hope you guys are happy with that. We will contact you on Discord so we can send you the T-shirts. It's only drivers championship for now, but I hope you guys like it. And who knows what the prize will be next year. So I hope you all are excited to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's awesome that we're going to get those little prizes. Going to make me work even harder. Get me one of those T-shirts for next season. But yeah, so I've got a little comment from Yari. Now, I asked all the drivers in the top tiers who won the championships, giving me a little comment. Some drivers put in a nice lot of effort. Yari, it was a quick thing. He said, but he said it was my first season racing with those cars, and they did suit me. I've enjoyed racing with all the drivers, and sadly I can't race full-time as a driver next season, but definitely signing up as a reserve. Thanks to all the GP2 drivers who participated last season. And I think it's great that we've got these little side tournaments going on at the same time as well, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's awesome. And of course, like no assist here, it didn't work out as well as we hoped, but that's why we're just trying stuff, and something sticks, some things don't.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think it's a good way to go. Some things. As I'm a comedian, so I'm more than used to finding out that some things really don't work. We've got some awards though to give out, and we got everyone to fill in a survey depending on the league that they competed in. So this is the drivers' awards for this league, and our first award goes to the best driver in the league. And I think the results on this were almost unanimous, weren't they? And it went to Too Late Mate. So massive round of applause to Too Late Mate for being our driver of the season, the best driver's driver.
Yeah. If I may add to the best driver, it was almost unanimous, but also a lot of votes for Bob in GP2 best driver. So also Bob, well done. I think most improved is now up. Is that my?
Yeah.
So the most improved driver for GP2 was almost unanimous, and that was for Joe Royal. So congratulations to Joe. Unfortunately, no T-shirt, but maybe next year. Who knows?
It is now time, and I'm really sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This is unprofessional of me. I forgot to write in all my cues. It's now time for our unlucky bastard. Ooh, this is going to make it a little bit more grandiose, isn't it? So our unlucky bastard is going to be the award that goes to the driver that almost made it. It was so close time and time again. And this time, the unlucky bastard went to Bob Sada. So well done, Bob Sada, for being the unlucky bastard. Everyone appreciated the work that you put in this season.
And for us, the last award for the GP2 is not really an award for one of you guys, but it's just something to look back to and maybe to get inspired to rewatch that race on YouTube. We asked you guys what the best race was of the season, and actually the answer was 3 different races. So first of all, we had Baku, which was the feature race was won by FR Ardai, and the sprint race was won by Vision. Then we have Britain, which was won by the Code of Anxiety and Yari. And then we have China, which was won by Joe Royal and Tool. So if you guys are a bit bored this off season, who knows? Maybe check it out on YouTube. Something good to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a good shout there, and some little videos to go back and watch. Because one of the great things about this league, you've got some bloody great commentators. I will say that.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's true.
you've got some great commentators across the league, and they make for some great watching. They really do. And they've given us some great stuff to do across the afternoons. Okay, then. So our next up, we have got the awards for the F4 standings. Now, this is where I have my own interests. As we heard earlier, my season fell apart towards the end of it. It was going okay. But here we have the Tier 4 standings. So, Matt, over to you, Max.
Yeah. So, as we can see, the Drivers' Championship, Fico, congratulations. Awesome job. You'll get the shirt. We'll contact you in Discord. And the Alpha team was just too strong. Alpha, Tom and Fico, top two. What can you do? Great team. So great season in F4, and I am looking forward to next season. Probably without the two Alphas, but we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. We're hoping they'll get promoted. Everyone else who's left in F4 will be hoping they get promoted. We've got a little comment from Vivico. He said, first of all, he wants to thank all the staff of SRL for this wonderful season. I was looking for a good group of people to race clean with, but I got a whole community, and that wouldn't be possible without Yari and Max. They're stupid rules. So I have to say, maybe they aren't that stupid. I hate to admit it, but it's true. When I started, I didn't have any expectations to drive in top 10, let alone top 5. And first race, I was second behind that bastard of a Ari Gustavo, a fast and smart driver, and had some great battles with him over the season. But from that point, I knew I could be in for some wins, and I did. I took the championship and the constructor with my teammate Tom H, but also a rival at the end. I even enjoyed it more due to COVID because we couldn't do our sports and things we really liked and missed the feeling of competing in something. I found it here. I can't wait for next season, and good luck to you all.
Awesome work, Chico. Awesome work.
Absolutely. There you go, Yari. That's putting effort into a victory speech, Yari.
Yeah, for real.
I think Vico's put you to shame there. So we've got some more awards to hand out in the Tier 4 standings, though.
Yeah.
So first up, we've got our best driver. And our best driver award has gone pretty unanimously to Nelly. So well done to Nelly.
Yeah, that's amazing drives also, and also the most improved reward is also for Nelly. So that shows how much progress he made and how great of a racer he is.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Nelly came in pretty late into the season and just absolutely started storming it. And I think had he been there from the start, Vivico might have had a bit of a challenger to that title he was going for, but he was a quick guy. Okay, then our next prize, our next award will be going for the unlucky bastard of this team, and this was a really tight one. It was tight between two drivers. So big mention and doubt there to Fingerhook, who came second in this, but our winner, scraping it by a hair, was Chardy. Who was the unlucky bastard of the year, and he really was. He started off so well, and then as for many of us, it started to fall apart a little bit. So over to you.
Yeah. So best race also for Tier 4. Again, not one race but two, and that were Britain and Italy, and both were won by Vico. So shouldn't be a surprise. Maybe I should stop mentioning the winners so you can watch it without spoilers. But if you feel bored and would like to see some tier 4 action, maybe Britain and Italy will be the races for you. Joe Royal, I see your comment. What you have missed so far? Oh, quickly. Am I the one stuck, or is it Rowe? No, I think I'm still good. Okay, yeah, Joe, you won the most improved driver in GP2. So that's a thing already you won. Yeah, I did the best race. I think you had a.
Yeah, my apologies about that. Had a couple of technical issues, folks.
It happened.
So at this point, I was going to get up and tell you about a couple of exciting things that we've got coming up. So we've done some awards. We're going to find out. We're going to hear some more awards. We're going to hear about some more of the winners later on in the tournament, in the competition. If you've got some favourite moments, if you've got some favourite moments,
Rico.
yeah. He was just asking what is the T-shirt you've got behind you there?
The T-shirt behind me is from my favorite football club, Feyenoord. So it's probably not liked by Ajax fans, but you know, it's a Dutch football team from Rotterdam, and it's my favorite club since I've been a kid. And this is a shirt with all autographs. See, yeah, there goes Johnny with Ajax.
Okay, guys, keep it cool. Keep it cool. Uh, so at this point, I was going to tell you about, and I was going to get up the wonderful website that the guys have just launched, which we are going to launch today. Unfortunately, I think if I try and load it up, it's going to kill my internet and the stream's going to go down. So I'm going to have to tell you a little bit about it. It's going to be a great website. You're going to be able to interact there. You're going to be able to create accounts so that you can interact with everyone on the website, see all of the highlights. We're going to have highlight packages that are going to do the move of the month there next season. You'll be able to get all of your info from the website. So please do go and check that out. All of this stuff, though, guys, doesn't come for free, right? And we understand that everyone's not necessarily the wealthiest right now, especially with what's been going on around the world. But we've set up a little PayPal where we could just ask you to give any small donation that you're willing to give towards the league. So I'm going to post that in the chat. If you are willing to, if you're thankful for the content, we've got lots of people putting in the comments how thankful they are. Loads of people making the most of this every single Sunday. I think we can all give a little bit back to help out the guys who are setting all of these things up. We can get some editing in here done. We can get some more content going on. Max, is there anything you want to say about that?
Yeah, so just a quick little thing about the PayPal. It will be only used for the league. So everything that will be donated will be used towards the league, either in prizes or in editors or whatever it is. And don't feel pressured into donating. So because it's all your own decision. Just if you can spare a little, that can go towards these prizes. Like for example, these T-shirts, maybe bigger prizes in the future. It depends on how well it goes. It's only for that. So don't think Yari and I are going to run off with some money because that's not going to happen. And about the website, it's some awesome work by the content team. And I'm really happy with what they made. And I hope you guys will enjoy it. It's a quick, easy way for if you don't have access to Discord to view the standings or maybe some of the news things like, for example, the announcements. And just go have a look and see if you like it. And if you have any suggestions that we should add to the website or whatever, just let them know on Discord like you do.
Absolutely. We're coming to you across multiple platforms now, baby. Oh yeah. That's the way we do it on Sunday Racing. All right then. So we got some awesome stuff cooking. We've got some awesome stuff brewing. If you do have any ideas, please do reach out to any of the admin team or chat to anyone who's involved, because they really are a lovely bunch of guys, and they really do want to support everyone and try and get people involved as much as you can. So if you've got a bit of free time, maybe you can't put a bit of money forward, you actually, you know what? I've got a free afternoon every Saturday, and I know my way around cutting together a bit of a video or something. You could be a massive help to the Discord, to the SRL team. So make yourself known on Discord and come and give us a hand, because the more people who get involved, the better this is going to be, right? We're looking at doing 5 leagues next year. 5 tiers.
Yeah, probably depends on. We're still having a look. Depends on how many drivers are actually available. Some have let us know that they will be a reserve next season, but we've also got new drivers. So I think that will be. Yeah, it will be close between 4 or 5 tiers, but we'll announce it in time.
Awesome. So keep your eyes out on the Discord for the news. So we're going to move on then to our standings for the drivers in Tier 3. So here are our F3 standings today, as we find. My mouse is just there. We go. 2 screens. That's the thing, babies. And then here are our standings for Tier 3.
Yeah. So as you can see, guys, Rocky won the championship, drivers' championship. It was quite close with Hachi, but they were quite far away from everyone else. But Rocky will be sent a shirt, and we will contact him as well in the DMs. And Red Bull won the constructors' championship, really close to Ferrari, but awesome job from the Red Bull team. I think it was a great partnership between NJ Devil and Hachi. And congrats to you guys.
Absolutely. And we got a little comment here. Rocky sent me in a little quote.
I don't hear anything. If
Can you not hear it? Oh, hang on a second.
oh.
Hang on a second. I know what I did. I know what I did. Here we go. We're going to get it to you. Technical issues aside, ladies and gentlemen. Technical issues aside. Not how to do
That's
this
just
for
what
a while. Here
happens.
we go. So yeah, so we got a little quote here then from the man himself, Victor. There's that going.
Yo, it's Rocky. Just want to firstly say that this is probably one of the best and most organized leagues on this game from what I've been through. So shout out to all the guys in charge. So overall for this season, for me, I think it went very well. Obviously, won championship for tier 3, but I think I can still push a bit harder for next season. Being in tier 3 overall was awesome. All the drivers drove clean. We barely had any safety cars. A lot of the drivers, pushed me, especially Hutchie, who was giving me a good run for the championship. Had to make sure I stayed on top of him. I feel like a lot of the drivers were quite unlucky, like especially brother Adam. He was very unlucky this season. I think he should have got a lot more points than he did. Catsby, on the other hand, he made crazy improvements during the season. Crazy improvements. But overall, I feel good winning the league, and hopefully I do just as well in tier 2, but we'll see. But yeah, I look forward to the next season.
Awesome stuff there. Hearing from our tier 3 champion. Lovely. Right then. So that means we're on to our awards. So our first award is going to be going to the best driver. So our first award goes to the best driver, and our best driver from this season was Hutchie. So really well done to Hutchie. He pushed Rocky all the way right into the last couple of races. Just picked out with a race to go. It all went wrong for him in Abu Dhabi, dropping down the tiers. Max.
Yeah, so for the most improved driver, a bit of a spoiler alert by Rocky, but it's Catsby. So congratulations, you got most of the votes, almost unanimous. So I think you've made massive improvements. Even started the season on tier 2, I think, but if I remember correctly, and then dropped down to tier 3 because it was a bit too quick. But eventually, you proved to be a very tier 3 worthy and maybe even tier 2. So we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, as commentator in that league, it was always wonderful because Catsby always had his dad watching in the comments, cheering him on, and that was always great fun to see. I think he did a really good job and massively deserves that most improved. Next, our award goes for the unlucky bastard. So our unlucky bastard for this one, and again, this was a really, really tight one again between two drivers. So a shout out to Lash, your next season of slight pain did not go unnoticed by everyone, but the winner in the end was NJ Devil. So well done to NJ Devil. You were pushing the top two all until halfway through, and then it all just dropped away.
Yeah, and then we finished with the best race, which was Singapore. And maybe I don't want to spoiler the winner for the other tiers, so go have a watch Singapore, and go if you're really bored, you can watch all races. But there's some to come still, tier 2 and tier 1. So yeah, Singapore, definitely a good watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, really, really enjoyable race, that one. Okay, then. So that brings us to the end of our standings for the tier 2. Some more love going out there. So some and NJ Devil, congrats for winning your unlucky bastard. So we've got some love going on there. Big up now for tier 2. So our tier 2 then standings are. Let's have a little look at the league as they finished.
Yeah. So the Drivers' Championship Arrow, it was well, Witcher also had quite some battles with Arrow, but eventually Arrow took off and won the championship quite handily. So Arrow will also be contacting you through DMs to send you the T-shirt. And Constructor Championship, yeah, Arrow together with Burzord secured the championship. McLaren with Witcher, and Frisky started out but leaving, and then SKS Pack, I think that's how you pronounce it, joined, but they couldn't keep up with Ferrari because Arrow was just too quick, and Burzord delivered enough points to make sure the constructors came in.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got a little quote here then from Arrow. He said, I've had about 3 years out of proper league racing and have been doing some organised racing with online friends. But from these leagues with only 8 car races, I was beginning to crave some full field racing. I noticed SRL whilst browsing the CM forums, Codemaster forums, and they were just finishing the end of season 1, so pop my name on the interest list for the following season. Eventually, we got round to racing, and despite league racing and on and off since F1 2010, it's always nervous making a debut. The season started fairly well and steadily before a couple of unlucky races with contact and connection. But I was showing myself well and racing with a bunch of good people who were pushing me to improve. Picked up the first win in race 5 with a great strategic call at Spa and didn't look back after that, winning another 7 of the next 10 races, getting the title the earliest across the leagues with 2 races to spare and picking up the constructors to make it a double. Absolutely fantastic season, and my pace was really improved by the strong field of drivers. Witcher was always there waiting for a mistake, surprising not to pick a race win himself. We had a fantastic race-long tussle at Hungary, which was probably the most stressful race of the season. Salvanich was probably the driver who I felt had just as much pace, if not a little bit more, when he was on it. Sadly, only showed it in a handful of races due to connection issues. We'll tip them for a very strong season next time around if they attend all races. F1 will be a huge step up. It showed I could be in decent points territory on my one-off reserve appearance, but we'll have to be on top form to fight for the top 5 positions.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I agree. Arrow had a great season, and I think it's a great speech that he delivered. I think onto the awards.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, then. So our award for best driver then goes almost as no surprise as we don't give it to the driver's driver. Doesn't go to the top driver. It goes to second place. Witcher is going to be our best driver of the season.
Yeah, very deserved. If it wasn't for Arrow, he would be driving away, I think, every race. So it is obviously deserved for Witcher, and I look forward to seeing those guys in Tier 1. As there's no other way around it, I think.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, and for most improved, we have the same one as GP2 actually. So Joe Royal, it's your second most improved award. It shows that you improved a lot over the season, and both tiers that you participated in. Agreed.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think a great job by Joe Royal putting in some work.
That's awesome. Yeah, really well done to Joe Royal. Okay then, unlucky bastard. Goes to Salvanich. I think that's how you say it. Who came in 3rd place, 89 points. Oh, sorry, 4th place in 89 points. I just had a season where I think it just got a little bit away from him.
And then last but not least, we have the best race, the race you must watch, and it's Italy again. So I think we've also had that at Tier 4. Obviously a great racetrack, and I think you guys should watch that one. Tier 2, Italy, must watch.
Absolutely, yeah. So there we go. We've got some good tips for some things to do if you're bored over the next couple of weeks until we're back with the full race season. Because we all miss the driving. There are other practice races, but it's not quite the same, is it? I've already started practice personally on some of the races. I think I've already written off the idea of doing anything in Monaco. Might just sit that one out.
Well, we tried one we did 5 lappers, and we tried one with simulation damage a couple of days ago, and I think I finished 4th without finishing. So quite some work to be done.
What happened? It was simulation damage because I went into the wall on the way up the first bit, and I got a massive puncture and blew the front of my car, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to sit out and watch other people do it because they're probably going to be better at it than me.
Yeah, it was awful. So, guys, looking forward to Monaco this season.
Oh, I
But
can't
with
wait.
practice, it should be
It's
fine.
gonna be entertaining as hell.
Stu is really
So
going to
that
have something to do.
absolutely. So that brings us on to something that we've started recently. I know a lot of people have really been getting into it and really getting behind it, and we're going to be trying to keep it going, going on long term. So we really thank you everyone who did turn out and vote. The voting is now closed, so you can't. There's no point going and voting now. But do go back and have a little watch of the move of the month for March. So for the next award season, what we'll be able to do is be able to collect all the moves of the month, and we'll have a move of the season that we'll award. And give someone a prize for that. But this time we've got the this time we're going to have a look at how we're doing with our drivers, our top drivers. So I've got a little video for you here to show us how everyone's got on. So here we are then. The results are in for the move of the month.
Check your MFG for MFG strategy option.
Double overtake.
First lane, no fifth. I've lost count this one.
Nice of DRS.
Oh my god.
There we are then. Our winning overtake went to Tom for that awesome move there with two drivers around him. I think that was fantastic. Really showed some serious bravery. So if you do want to have your move of the month, please go and whack it in the submission screen. In future, if we can make sure that your name is in it and where the move happens, that would make it really easy for me to edit it in the future. So awesome. But we really enjoyed it, and you know what, it's a real pleasure sitting and going through all those fantastic moves, because it makes you realise some of the awesome skill that is in this league. But yeah, do go on, keep an eye on that. If you like some of the moves, then I'll know that people have thought those ones are really good, so I'll whack those ones in the video as well. So keep active on there, and you'll be able to have a hand in the move of the month. So that brings us on then to our final tier, the very pinnacle of our race league, the top of the top, the best of the best. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Formula One, the F1 standings, and here they are at the end of the season. Our winner was Too Late Mates.
Yeah, our drivers champion, Too Late Mate. So if he's watching, I'm not sure, we'll send you a DM and we'll get you the t-shirts as well. Then the constructors, Alpha, yeah, they run away with it. Tool and Vision were just too quick for everyone else, except for Carcraft, who just cut his car in the way sometimes. Yeah, I wasn't there for all the races. I hoped I was at the top of the standings as well, but it's not what is. It is what it is. But we've got some awards for the other drivers. So let's
absolutely. I've got a little comment from Too Late Mate as well. He said, "It's amazing to have won this championship with such a big gap. I have to thank Vision for being such a good teammate. And thanks to him, the constructors were sealed with quite a few rounds to go. I love the season and really enjoyed going on a 4-win streak, which just felt mental to me. I also have to give a big thank you to Max and Yari for the season, and will aim to be the first 2-time champion of SRL." So big talk there from Too Late Mate. But I think he says sentiments that are echoed across the entire race league. Massive thank you to you and Yari for everything that you guys have done.
We appreciate it, really. We appreciate it.
Awesome. So then we come on to the awards. So our first award to hand out is for best driver. So the best driver, the driver's driver in top tier, was going to second place with 169 points. It was Carcraft and his awesome work there. My fellow Hammer, so big up to him. And big up the Hammer as well. Come on, the Hammers. I don't know how we did today, so no one's allowed to tell me how they got on today. Because I'm going to watch Match of the Day in a bit. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have mentioned the football.
Guys, keep quiet. Okay, then we go on to most improved. By the way, big congratulations to Carcraft. I think, Bob, you got a lot of votes as well, but it was not enough to beat Carcraft. I'm sorry, bro. But most improved was quite unanimous, and it went to Harry Cully. And I think it's much deserved because he had quite some incidents in the season before, but this season he got a lot better. So I think that's a well-deserved award for Harry Cully.
Absolutely. So then we come on to our unlucky bastard of the season, and our unlucky bastard goes to on this one, and I think this one was quite tight, wasn't it? Let me have a little look. Yeah, this one was really tight. So I'm going to mention Yari for coming close with this one. But our unlucky bastard for the tier 1 was the goat of anxiety.
Yeah, well deserved because he had some troubles this season and he DNF'd a lot. Well, he was really quick, so he was quite unlucky. And then finally, the best race of tier 1 this season was Brazil. The final race, I think, was it? Yeah, the final race, Brazil. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So you guys voted for that one as the best race of the season.
Excellent. So there we go then, guys. If you want to go and watch the driver's favorite race of the season for our very top of the pinnacle of our sport, then the F1 here at Brazil is the one to go and watch. So there we are then, the end of our first ever set of awards. And we'd like to thank each and every single one of you for being involved in the Formula One Sunday Race League here with us. Every person who's got behind it, got people to come and get involved and come and watch, come and listen, come and talk to us later on, whether you've been playing FIFA with people on there or whether you've just signed on every Sunday to come and race as hard as you can. We massively appreciate you.
And I would like to say also massive thanks to the other staff members. As Johnny already mentioned, delegation to other staff members, they've done a lot. So I'm talking about Dank, and I'm talking about Johnny. I'm talking about the stewards like CMCH or the other stewards. Couldn't have done it without them. The commentators, also you, Ro, Simon, I should say. Thank you all, guys. It's been a great season, and I think the drivers made it possible and the staff members. So not only would I like to thank you guys, drivers, also the staff, everyone involved. Amazing.
Awesome. And you can see in the chat that is being echoed through and through. So guys, without further ado, we can't wait until the next season. Keep your chin up, keep racing, keep signing on to those event races that are going on all the time, because all of those will get broadcast and commentated on as well. But until then...
Wait. Bob Sada said, I think they forgot the standing makers. I should have mentioned you guys. Sorry. The content team, you were right, Bob. Scotty and Bob did an amazing job.
Absolutely.
I'm so sorry,
yeah,
guys.
Of course. Yeah. Hey, everyone, if you have any time in the stewards, everyone, massive thank you. You have some crap to wade through each week, haven't you? As you watch the terrible moves, mostly made by me as I try to slide one up the inside.
Once you see a gap, you have to go for it, right? So.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Once you go for it. If you don't go for it, you're not a real racing driver, right? Guys, thank you so much for it. We can't wait until season 3 either. It's going to be the last one on this current game, isn't it? And then we're going to be moving on to the next game as we look for the new season. We're excited to have F1, proper F1 back next weekend. That's going to be exciting to watch. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Yeah, let's go, Lewis. Come on, Lewis.
Let's go, anyone. I don't care. I just want to see.
Yeah, we just want to see a fight for the top spot, right? Don't we?
I don't care if Lewis wins. It's just a fight.
Thanks so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Until season 3, keep safe, everybody.